This morning, R. Todd Lewis and Rex Hoggard confirming with Bryson DeChambeau's agent Brett Falkoff that Bryson will be playing in the second LIV Golf Series event at Pumpkin Ridge at the beginning of July. That is in Oregon. According to Falkoff, Bryson is not resigning, though, from the PGA Tour and wants to continue to play PGA Tour events in the future. The 2020 U.S. Open champ spoke to all his sponsors and Commissioner Jay Monahan on Monday to inform them of his decision. Meanwhile, this statement from Bryson's agent, our Rex Hoggard, spoke to Brett Falkoff, who said, quote, Bryson has always been an innovator. Having the opportunity to get out on the ground floor of something unique has always been intriguing to him. Professional golf, as we know it, is changing, and it's happening quickly. Let's welcome in senior writer for Golf Channel, Rex Hoggard, one of our insiders. So much to unpack. What are you hearing, Rex?
Well, I did reach out to Brett after he sent me that statement just because I was curious, and Todd had reported this, that Bryson doesn't have any plans to resign his PGA Tour membership. Now, this is much different than what some of the other players are doing. Phil Mickelson announced just yesterday he plans to resign. Kevin Na was the first. DJ announced earlier this week that he plans to resign. Now, Brett says that he doesn't feel like that's the best route for Bryson going forward, and he said that they're going to look into it. Now, according to other various sources, there's a lot of different reasons why players may or may not want to do this. Chief among them, and I think Kevin Na actually talked about this in his statement when he resigned on social media. He wants to avoid whatever legal entanglement comes with this. I think the expectations right now is that there will be sanctions that are handed out by the PGA Tour for defying. They had put in for conflicting event releases. They had been denied for this event, and Commissioner Jay Monahan has made it perfectly clear that they won't be allowed to play both. So this seems like it's heading to some sort of legal bout, and those players want to avoid that. The other interesting part of this element is the PGA Tour has a very lucrative retirement program for all of these players involved, and this may have something to do with that, whereas if they step down, it would be a different model if they were to stay, if they were trying to keep their tour membership going forward. So this is going to just get more complicated as we move forward, it seems like, Damon.
You know, Rex, Bryson DeChambeau has been one of the names rumored for a long time. He was in, he was out, he was going, he was staying. You spoke to Bryson's agent. I'm curious, was he defiant? Was he clear-eyed? Was he matter of fact? How would you describe the conversation?
I think he was clear-eyed. I think from all understandings, and look, Bryson talked about this last week. He pledged his allegiance to wanting to play against the best players in the world just last week. Now, that's a caveat. I want to play against the best players of the world, which, of course, left the door open. It gave him an opportunity to say, well, the best players are playing in London this week. That's the event I want to be at. But I got the indication, and Brett didn't tell me this, but based on his comments last week and how quickly this came together, that it's still very much an evolving situation. Now, look, rumors on tour have been running rampant the last few weeks. Bryson's name has come up, as well as Patrick Reed was also named in this report. So I don't think these are the last of the players that are going to end up joining, whether if it's for the next event or later this summer. Now, I did reach out to Patrick Reed, and he has not responded to a request for comment. And I also reached out to a spokesperson for LIV Golf, who said that they don't comment on speculation.